was looking for the Hades spreadsheet and I just was like, where is it? He's gone. I was supposed to be doing something else today. Hey, I started as close to 12 as I could. That was pretty cool. Is there stuff that I'm doing? I don't even remember. Oh, I was supposed to do that. That's right. We're good. Sorry, so I did my like drive earlier today. I got so fucking in my head. I fucked up one order so atrociously. Sorry, I just want to talk about this like briefly before we start. There's an order that happened that like I read the note and I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. And I just completely failed to notice the door that they wanted me to use. So for 15 minutes, I'm trying to figure out, because I already like said I delivered the order. I'm going back and forth, like, wait a second, is this the right door? Wait, maybe it's this door. Wait, maybe it's this door. Wait, maybe it's this door. And I had to like go offline and try to figure out what the fuck I was doing. Finally ran into one of their coworkers who was like, oh, that's probably a front desk person. I'll figure it out. Only for me to come back to the door I originally placed the food on to see somebody taking it away, and I'm like, okay. Well, they got the food eventually, but holy shit, am I an idiot. Completely failed to spot check. So in my defense, it was 3 in the morning. Maybe I could use it as a defense. I don't know. I felt so bad. And then, I don't know if I'm just like way too nice or not, or like gullible, or I have no fucking idea. But there was another person who I got like, as I was like approaching, like I got this like big apology text and I was like, oh, did somebody just like text me and decide to like I guess they were texting maybe a significant other or something, and like something happened. Like, I don't know, what the fuck is this? And reading it, I was like, oh, it definitely is for me, because they're apologizing that like they couldn't tip more. To which I just kind of like sat there as I was like waiting for the food and just messaged them being like, bro, don't worry about it. Like, I literally, the funny thing was I was actually at the food place that like ordering food for myself, so they just like were making it right then and there. So it all worked out. And I was like, I'm already here, like it's not that big of a deal, don't worry. um like, food's food, dude, and like I literally was already just waiting at this place for my own, so like it's fine. um I don't know, there oh, that's a, I was like, what the fuck is this? No, that's a controller. I need a different controller. Is this the same controller? It is. What is the cable? I was like, one of these cables is for my Xbox controller. Here we go. No, so like I told myself when I was doing the orders for this morning, and yesterday morning that if there were any of like the really bad orders that are out there, I still might take them if they were like if the difference in cost was like a certain amount. For that one, I literally was already at the place ordering my own food.
What infernal forge created you?
I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm already here. It don't matter to me. Maybe I'm just like way too nice. I have no idea. I was thinking I wanted to do damage control. Or I could do, because I was doing hard labor. Yeah, that's fine.
Liven things up.
But yeah, no, I just kind of mindlessly went through it. Rish. Yep.
All right, Lord Zeus.
I'm at the point where I'm just kind of skipping through dialogue. I'm going to be honest. Like, wait, how am I with Erebus? 7 more with Erebus. I need 1 more red onion.
Well, here goes nothing.
Let's do it. Let's get this over with.
Greetings, Father.
Stop right there.
Alright, that should be good enough. Alright. Is that all for the...
Not my best.
Let's go. Alright. Red onion's done, so all I just need is Erebus, and then we're chilling. We're chilling. I don't know, I was like, you know, this works. I don't think really like much of anything even happened last night. Like I just kind of did my own thing. What was surprising to me was there was I want to wager that I might have been the only person who was actually like working. And the reason I say that is because as I was doing like my orders and everything, there was 2 that came up 3 times, which I was really confused about. Like I know that they were the same order because it was like the same. One of them, like you could argue would have been a different order, and like sure. What up, Blossy? One of them you could argue was a different order, but there was one where it was like, hey, this is a package delivery, which after reading some horror stories about package delivery orders, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna take any. But like, package delivery means that you have to like pick up from one spot, it's usually a specific person, and deliver it to a different person. That's all it is. And it was the same address for pickup of this package 3 times, and I'm just like sitting there like, I get the feeling that I'm the only one here that's actually doing like the orders, especially if they're giving me the same one 3 times. I still didn't take it, but sorry, I also got the soda. I very much was like, oh.
More louds.
I was very much like, oh, like, is there anybody who's going to take this order?
Keep them coming.
And the answer was no, I don't think. I did take the Taco Bell order though, because like it was on my way to a different order, so I was like, you know what? I'll take it because it's on the way, but I don't need to. It's one of those things. We'll go down to Chouse. We'll go down to Chouse. But no, today I was like, you know what? I kind of... Do I want to stream Hades? Do I want to stream something else? Like, what am I thinking? And...
I see no reason not to make it so.
I think I decided to stream Hades just because, like, it's a very brain-off sort of game. I do not know if I'm actually going to be streaming Dead by Daylight tonight, or if I'm going to be streaming, do I have to pick up, like, the freaking daily thing? Whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming DVD tonight, or if I'm going to switch it up to Pacopia. Like, I'm still deciding. It's just one of those things that, like, I was, like, keeping my distance from Pacopia because it was like, oh, you know, Pacopia is like, whatever.
Cursed.
Oh, that's right, I'm cursed. I don't know why I pressed B. That was funny. I was like, oh, you know what, maybe I can play Pacopia today. Like, that just seems like a fun time. Way better than, DBD.
Hey,
But,
Fan.
Death is inevitable.
I don't know.
Looks like we've
I'll
got
figure it out. I just...
together like last time.
It, like, the overwhelming, like... I'm starting to see, like, so many videos and stuff coming out of people being like, dude, this anniversary is the worst, it's awful, like... And there's people complaining about DBD's anniversary in the terms of, like... in terms of, like, the event, right? It's like, it's safe to say the event is awful in all the different ways. I get it. But holy fucking hell. Like, not only is the event just bad, but, like, people are more so upset about the lack of blood points, which we talked about yesterday during Pacopia, where the reason for the lack of blood points would be, like,
You're clear of them, Prince.
BHVR just not wanting to give everybody, like, a whole bunch of blood points because I want people to keep playing the game. Once again, I get it. Man, the incredible discourse of people being like, oh yeah, dude, why am I pressing B? I don't know why I'm using my cast. I'm like, you know what, I'll use my cast. No, they're like, oh, you know, we're... like,
Useless.
the cakes, the toothy torts that are in Dead by Daylight. You know, people are just really upset about the fact that there's just, like, so few of them. And I think there was a...
Cheers, mate.
There was a, whatever it's called. There was, like, a developer post that was just like,
Ladies.
yes, we did reduce the amount of, like, toothy torts that you can get in Dead by Daylight. That's not a bug. Like, that's just what we're doing now. And it's like, okay. Like, and once again, I don't particularly... Wow. Really good. That works. Yeah, sorry, my brain just kind of stopped for a second.
Nice seeing you.
No, like I get that they were like reducing the toothy torts things, but like the fact that BHR is just like, yes, we did reduce it. We are not gonna increase anymore. It's like, yeah, they just want people to keep playing the game forevermore. Which, like, once again, I talked about this the other day. There's so few people who are actually going to be getting Prestige 100 on every single character. Like, if you give a whole bunch of, like, those toothy torts out, those people are still going to be playing the game for, like, at least another, like, 10 years. And there's gonna be even more, like, characters added. So, like, you're obviously going to be getting people who are going to be, like, continually playing the game. I just don't understand. Like,
No chance.
I'm of the mindset that they really should just increase it.
Chaos Bone switch to a new effect.
I really am, but
Onward.
it's up to them, of course. I don't have fun with the events. I know I need to still play it just to get some stuff. The thing is I need to do all the archives. At the end of the day, I really do need to do all the archives. So I know I need to like keep playing Dead by Daylight, so this would be the perfect time to do that. The problem is it means that I have to play Killer, because that's all my archives are Killer archives. And my only achievements left are Killer achievements. So it's a matter of, do I want to put myself through just the incredible rage?
I'll take what's mine.
Allow me, boy, to introduce some of my loyal subjects.
I saw money and I was like, you know what, I actually don't need the money. Money and HP, I just don't need.
I'm grateful,
Goodness, this is
Zephyr.
easier.
Well, that's that.
So, like, what I'm thinking, though, is if I do end up streaming Dead by Daylight tonight, like, I already know that I'm gonna get, like, mostly just irate, because that's just how Dead by Daylight's been lately. Don't know if I want to really put myself through that, or if I want to just do Pacopia more. Which, here's the thing, though, is right now, I'm in this weird situation right now, right? Where I have videos that I want to make, I have things I want to do, and the longer that I take, the more it's going to be... You kidding me with this? That's so funny. He's agreeing with me. What are you doing? Just do trippy shot. That's fine.
Strong stuff.
There's a fish somewhere. Oh, there it is.
I'll save you from the magma fishes.
There's like 3-4 games that I'm playing right now that like I don't need to record or anything like that because they're not going to really be videos. Or they're not going to be videos for a very long time. Like Hades, I'll talk about the All Darkness like once I get through it. Like sure. That's
Let
great.
me have it.
Chaos is super strong. Yeah, like Hades, I'm not gonna be talking about for like ages upon ages. Like, let's just be
Name
real.
of Hades.
I need to finish the Darkness run, and the Darkness run is just not gonna happen for one hell of a long time. Pacopia. It's gonna be so long until I like finish that game. And talk about it. So, you know, I have a lot of time there. Dead by Daylight, I have a single idea other than the usual fun gist that I have. Is destroyed. Thank you. This is working out beautifully. Cool. So there's people who are who have an idea that they want to do for DBD of like, hey, here's, oh, you know what? I need to switch this chat. My bad. It was like, hey, DBD, like I want to give like a killer beginner guide and a survivor beginner guide. I want it to be like super in depth. And
You can do it.
I had this idea while I was driving yesterday of like, dude, you have my other dataless hammer? That's right, I haven't even gotten a dataless hammer. That's crazy. Anyway, I was like, oh, for Dead by Daylight, maybe it would be like a funny video of just like doing a 5 to 10 minute video, nothing like super in depth, of just breaking things down to the barest essentials. And I do mean the barest essentials. Like, what was my, it was like, hey, you know, this is how you would play Survivor, is you just you run around and do generators. You'll heal the people, you'll heal players that are injured. But if a generator is being worked on, then do the generator before healing. Like, just super like bare bones of just like, this is how the game works sort of situation, but also not. And then talking about the killers and being like there are so many different ways of how a killer works in Dead by Daylight. However, I'm just gonna make it super simple. Trapper, look down. Avoid traps. Wraith. Like, just run. Hillbilly, run, but like closer in a closer around a wall sort of situation. Like, I had this whole thing of just like, it was gonna be just like not super serious, but also like, this is gonna be the best advice you're ever going to get, and it's because like it's not gonna be super complicated or anything. Like, it's just going to be, hey, look at this. And I think the reason I got that idea is because I got a random thing. I know that this person is I know that they're like a famous singer, but I don't know like any of their music, so like flew over my head sort of situation.
Should be useful.
No, fuck it, I'll just take another Chaos Gate.
Next region. Yes.
Doja Cat, I think. I thought I saw a thing that was saying that like Doja Cat was playing like Dead by Daylight and then quit because the tutorial was like not intuitive for like a new player. I'm like, that could be just like a bullshit sort of thing for Twitter, but like I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because Dead by Daylight's tutorial is notoriously like the worst thing ever.
Let's see what else.
Like across the board, it's considered like the worst. And I'm just like thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I could just, instead of making like a super in-depth guide that like no one's going to like listen to, like, let's just be real. Why don't I just make one that's just like super bare bones? Like, you do generators by walking up to them, holding it down, and sometimes pressing the skill check button. You heal by doing the same thing. Yeah, it's not beginner friendly at all, and like I get that, but I feel like there's a better way. Like, I know that the whole joke is that Dead by Daylight's tutorial is like one of the worst tutorials in gaming. Like, it's always been a thing. And there are people who are like, in 2026, here's the guide to Dead by Daylight. Here's a hour and 30-minute long guide on how to play killer. each killer, and here's an hour guide on how to play Survivor. And I'm just like, no. First off, and this is just like a thing that I feel like is self-explanatory, but who the fuck knows? Like, some people are just idiots. Why put a whole guide as one big long video?
My boom from chaos is transformed.
Like, I'm just being
Let's take
honest.
this one.
Why is that the idea?
Remain exactly where you are.
Surprisingly, I actually need money. So what I mean by that is, like, there's the videos that people that are coming into question are like, hey, here is the complete and total guide of, like, of all the killers and how to play killers in DVD, and it's an hour and a half to like 2 hours, right? As it just said. Why put that as one giant video? Why don't you just, I don't know, do like 50 separate videos? Oh, but that's too many videos. So the person who's playing Sadako, who needs to figure out how Sadako works, doesn't need to like go to the specific chapter in this really long video, because they're going to be looking up. Listen, I'm not like the best with like algorithm and stuff. Like, I understand it, but like not to like the greatest degree. I'm pretty sure somebody who is looking up on YouTube how to play Sadako or Onryo in Dead by Daylight is not typing how to play every single killer in Dead by Daylight, which is what those like guides are. They're like, here's our 2-hour guide on how to play every single killer. And they're like, oh, I wonder why no one's watching this. It's a really good guide. It's like, well, yeah, they want one killer. They don't need all of the killers in the world, right? Like, I feel like I'd be much more inclined to watch a video of just the one killer than of all the killers, you know? But once again, I could be dumb. I could be like the minority in that aspect. So I don't know. I wanted to make like a 5 to 10 minute thing of just
Me
like,
strength.
welcome to Dead by Daylight. You're surviving Dead by Daylight. Great. Walk up to a generator, hold the button down, and boom, you're fixing a generator. Good job. You're already doing more than like 80% of the community. Like, just throwing in like jabs here and then too.
I accept all.
And then also like making it like super well known that you will find like players who are like going to be tunneling and stuff. And like if you're not okay with like tunneling,
Hang on, Prince.
it's fine. If you're not okay with like players like tunneling and trying to win, then like this might not be the game for you. I don't know, like I was thinking like I want to make it more like a comedic based sort of thing where it does actually teach you how to play the game. It's just more in the vein of I'm also going to like make it as simple as humanly possible. And I'm not even going to put in my like usual like here's your coveted kit strategies on how to win. Because I'm not expecting somebody who's watching the video to be like, here's our high-end strategy.
Yeah, this one's on me.
Right? Here's some high-end strategies if you're playing Dead by Daylight. I don't expect them to do that, you know?
See you soon.
So just another idea that I had.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Once again, I have all these ideas, and I know that I need to, like, get other videos done first. Ghostwires needs to be done. ZA needs to be done. I've kind of given up on the Dead by Daylight challenge video, I'm gonna be honest. Roulette should still hopefully be a thing. I'm assuming. I don't know. I've gotten to the point where like it's nothing against like the people who've offered to help edit. It's just more me being like I should have been like asking, or not even just asking for help, but like I should be doing more. And I feel like I'm just like letting them down more so. And now I have, you know, a bazillion ideas in one, and I need to do those first.
The boon I got from chaos has a new effect.
I need to do those first. Yay.
Bright swords.
I don't know. Like I openly say like how much help I do need.
Not yet.
Just it's the truth, and I'm still just trying to do the best I can. The problem is I have such a high want to like make more scripts that I'm just in this like situation of like, yes, I really want to do more of these scripts, but I probably shouldn't because like I already have a bunch that I need to do anyway. I just have so much on my plate.
That was close.
You know, try to figure out income while on top of that. It's just I put in so much on my plate. And as a reminder, it's not burning me out or anything. It's just more the fact that like I am incompetent. That's the long and short of it, is I feel very incompetent, but more in the way the fact that I just editing shouldn't be as hard as I'm making it out to be, but I'm such a weird fucking perfectionist. Oh, I'm trying. And then put on top of that too, by the way. On top of that, I keep like I keep wanting to do more ideas because of just like I'm like I know I could do this way better sort of situation. For the third time, rewatched for the third time again Nathaniel Bandy's video on the 3D Sonic games, because I went back to watch all their other challenge videos. Just because, like, I like their storytelling style. There's some things that I'm like, maybe it could be done better. And part of me is like, you know what? I kind of want to be the one to do the ridiculous challenge being set forth, right? Because, like, they didn't really, like, 100% all the 3D Sonic games. They, like, ended up giving up on a few of them because of just how bad they were. Okay, I get it, sure. But, like, you know, you still should probably finish them or something. And I just had this idea where they're like, there's one part of the video where they're talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game. And there is like there's library percent, which takes like over 100 hours to do, which is essentially getting every single variation of cutscenes in the game. The way it works is there's 10 endings in the game, but there's branching paths before you get there. And by doing the branching paths, you'll end up like getting...
Yeah, might as well.
Those tropes are not for you.
What is it called? if you do the branching paths, like you'll get the same like, what is it called?
No.
Oh, come on. There you go.
They had their chance.
I made enough. Sick. All right. Sorry, my brain just like stopped for a second again. You have to do every permutation of run if you want it to work out well.
Keep it going.
You still in one piece, man?
Phew, that's good.
So like, there's like a whole bunch of branching paths. So if you take one branching path, you'll get certain like ending, or like you'll get the same like video sort of thing. But if you're like,
Fiend, you are unfit to walk these hallowed passageways.
there he is. Okay.
Coming right up.
Sorry, I'm like focused right now for some reason, because even though this fight's like not hard.
Positively, man.
I don't know why I'm like struggling to like focus and stuff. Whatever.
Could you? You're next, King.
What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? I'm getting destroyed in all different ways. Is he blocking these? No, it's backstab.
Chariot, so I could conquer you in racing just as in battle. The Macedonian! Olympus, I invoke your aid!
There we go.
No!
Okay, what was I saying? I can't remember.
That ought to make Theseus
Its
shudder
brain
for a
is
bit.
just...
Never enough. Thank you for your support, my shade.
so many ideas to put time.
Keep
One of
that
these
soul
days
down.
I'll remember things I'm saying. It's just one of those times, y'all. Just one of those
Courtesy of the
times.
pact.
I don't know what it is lately. Like, the more I've been like streaming, the more I've been like really flubbing my words. Like, I do not know why.
Here goes.
Like, I used to be really good at being like, let me explain this and like talk while playing and everything's all hunky-dory. And as of late, I've very much been noticing that like I've just been like struggling to like chat. Which is like, the thing is, like, I'm always used to like talking to myself sort of situation, because that's just the loner lifestyle that I live. Like, no one else is gonna listen to me. I got a mirror for a reason, right? Also, like, starting off, like, when you're first starting off streaming, you do have to like teach yourself, hey, you need to talk like at least like the world is watching, even if no one's like talking in chat. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I agree with that. Like, you always got to talk like everyone's watching. You can't just be like, yes, I'm gonna like not say anything until the one viewer talks, then I'll talk. It's like, no, you gotta keep talking. You gotta keep talking. At least that's like my take on it. I think that's something that like not a lot of people realize when it comes to streaming, whether you're small. Like obviously large streamers don't really have to like worry about it too much. But small streamers like definitely like have to worry about it, which is, you know, keeping the conversation going and like constantly talking. If you are new to streaming and you have like 0 viewers for like a few months, because algorithm is like horrible for new streamers nowadays, especially nowadays,
If I were a satyr,
you gotta just keep talking. And I've always said this on stream, like, hey, like write down what you're gonna talk about, so that way, you know, you have what you're gonna talk about, and that way you're at least like you at least have like a good idea of what you're gonna do, right? But what I think they don't mention is it then gets easier once you start having a community that actually will like talk in chat. Like then you're actually having people to talk to, and then you can base your conversation off of that. But you don't always need to. Like, there are some communities where their entire gist is, you know, I only want lurkers in my community, and if they don't say anything in chat, that works for me. And there are some people out there that are like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You just got to make sure you can keep talking. It needs to be really good with like having like a notepad next to me that like said like topics to go over. I think just like lately though, like my brain is just to the point of, well, I'll say what comes to my brain, but my brain don't really want to function.
I can go.
And it's not even a stream thing lately, too. I've noticed that when I've, like, talked with people, like, the very, very rare times in a VC, whether it's, like, with Sparks or Cassie or Cheese or
Think you can beat me
Doge,
this time, Father?
I, for some reason, just can't seem to, like, focus on the conversation. I don't know if it might be some sort of, like, mental thing. I don't really know, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what it would be, but like I have tried to like I'll try to hold a conversation and I will struggle to like remember what we were one even talking about, but also two, like
Why don't you clean your chin
I don't know.
so ferociously?
Why don't you concentrate on fighting back?
Like I was there most recently I was talking to Sparks about
Got me.
I was talking to Sparks during one of my like drives,
Yes, my dear.
so that way like I'm not like completely losing my mind. Ow.
One's rearming.
Darkness.
Yeah, like I'll talk to Sparks or like Cassie on my drives, and I'll be like, oh yes, we're just chatting away, having a good time, while I'm like trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with like some of my drives. And what ends up happening is I'll like talk with them and then immediately forget what I was like talking about with them. And they'll be like, they have to remind me.
You can't kill me.
I don't know why that's just been the case lately.
Absolutely.
Been really rough.
Enough of you.
I guess I'm good at games, but I think my brain, something's going on with my brain where I just can't seem to
Last.
converse properly anymore. I think I've always been bad at conversations because there's times where, like, I'll be trying to talk to somebody and I still will forget about what we're talking about as we're talking.
Bye.
Maybe I'm, like, fully admitting it
In the
now.
name of Hades.
But it is a very constant problem for, like, years and years and
Shuddered
years.
at the touch of it.
It's not even, like, maybe it's just me losing focus or something.
Carelessly fell off a precipice.
But, like, I'll, like, listen to them. I'm trying to actively listen to, like, get an idea of what they are talking about. And I just will completely just be like, I'm lost with what's being discussed and stuff. Like, what is happening? And then they'll say something, be like, okay, maybe I can keep talking about it. But then I've, like, learned semi-recently that oh, hi.
Quite a statue you commissioned over there. I suppose I can think of worse subjects than mighty Heracles for me to have to stand about and stare at.
They say he was the strongest demigod who ever lived. Though I bet you could take him, sir. Big guy like that, you'd be too quick, I'm sure. You ever meet him?
Only in passing. He once died a mortal's death, worse than mine. Had a brief stint down here, but he's favored by Olympus. Got a special arrangement of some sort, I heard. Haven't seen him since.
I'm sure he's in no hurry to return. You and Achilles ever get to talk much then?
I have my orders, he has his. What do you think? Even back when he was still alive, there was no real chance I was going to be the one to take him here, given his line of work.
Because he was a warrior. When mortals die a violent death, they are no longer your case, are they?
No. I tend to those in less of a hurry to come here.
Fair point. No, I've learned, maybe it's more recent that I've learned about this, but I think I've, like, been aware of it for a while. Like, I'll be talking to somebody verbally. If it's in writing, I think that's why I prefer writing, actually. Because if I'm able to, like, text or, like, write to somebody, it's a lot easier for me to, like, remember the conversation and listen to it. Compared to, like, talking. But when I'm talking, I think I've learned semi-recently that I have, like, I'll talk to them. There's a heart above Meg. I'll talk to them, forget the conversation, and then gear it towards a conversation that I'm having, or that, like, I want to talk about.
Featured house servant.
Like, what I'm, like, remembering. Like, I'm not trying to be rude and, like, taken away from the conversation, but it's like I can't remember what we're talking about, but I know what I could talk about. Maybe that will work.
Come with me, Zagreus. Your chambers are past due for a routine inspection. What am I going to do with you?
Wow.
They fucked.
Well, seems everything's in order. Carry on.
We did a... Also, I have 100 nectar now. A woodland theme.
This style reminds me of the surface. Good motivating factor.
You spend exorbitant resources on festoonery.
Yes, I do. Oh, wait. Is it enough? Chat, is it enough? All right, 225. What is this reroll anyway? Reward for the next chamber.
Hey, mate.
We'll get there eventually.
Let's punch things up a bit.
I think I'm just, like, accepting the fact that my brain just don't work well.
Let's see what happens.
It'll probably never be fixed.
New
That's just been
for the twin fists. That's it.
And let's be real, like, the brain stuff, that's not even a, oh, like, is it new, kits? Like, you need to get that checked out. No, it's definitely this has been going on since probably like middle school sort of situation. And parents are so dead set on having quote unquote normal kids that it's just never been taken care of. I've talked about this on stream too, of the fact that like I was pretty convinced that I had like some form of schizophrenia when I was in high school, and my mom scared the shit out of me to make me not consider looking into it further by saying that I was going to be bound to a hospital bed for the rest of my life. Never going to make friends ever again. And should have done flood shot. That's fine. Yeah, never going to have friends again. You're going to be considered the weirdo, and like, yeah, like that was the whole thing. And once again, me being in high school, not really knowing any much better, just took it at face value. Obviously now I know that they were saying that specifically because they wanted to have the full belief that they had a normal kid and didn't want to accept the fact that there could be something wrong. But like, you know, I wonder, this is just like conspiracy kit brain working. I've talked about my issues with like when I've gone to see doctors, right? Like there was the time where like I passed out while driving, I had food poisoning. It was very, very clear that I had food poisoning. And like I passed out while I was driving. Hit a curb, almost like wrecked a car. It was pretty damn bad, right? It was pretty damn bad. Passed out in the frickin' laundry room of my house, and my mother was like, okay, let's take you to the hospital. And I was so grateful, because I was like, okay, we're gonna go to the hospital. Aries or Dionysus? Excuse me. I think Aries is better for what I'm looking for. But anyway, so I remember being super grateful for my mother for bringing me to the hospital, like trying to figure out like what was wrong with me. And then after like so many scans, they're like, there's nothing wrong with you. Here's a ridiculously large bill. Have a great day. And this is just conspiracy theorist kit, right? The only good what is it called? The only good experience I've ever had in the hospital was when I was not around my parents at all. Like I went to, like when I got the food poisoning and everything, there's definitely something wrong. So them saying, and my mom even watched me like pass out in her car like shortly thereafter. So like she definitely knows that there was something wrong. But maybe there's a possibility she didn't want it to be like known or anything, so she like talked to the doc or something about the fact that like,
How bad could it be?
like I don't know, this is I doubt that this is the case. But like maybe saying like, hey, like just tell him like everything's all right, so that they didn't find anything, so that way he believes that he's okay. I would go up against so many like HIPAA regulations, I get it.
You waste my time.
Finally,
But
I'm in.
I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like HIPAA's never really been taken too seriously. Like I took HIPAA
Remember
regulations
not to get too nervous, boy.
super, super importantly. But like, I feel like we're in a point like nowadays where people don't really like take it seriously. Which sucks because it really should be taken seriously. It's patients like it's patients like medical stuff. Like you gotta keep that like shit
Blast.
care of.
You bear the blame.
like
How
rabbit
about
as
a
well. It's
different
just
set of
not that good.
choices?
Fish, yeah, flourish. Let's do the fish. Petroculus. That's up Petroculus. It's Sisyphus, excuse me.
Caught me on a break. You're not working yourself too hard of late, are you, Prince Ed? Remembering to take some breaks from time to time and all?
I think I'm managing, thanks, sir. Though, back when you pushed Boldy rather than talk to him, I suppose you didn't have much of a choice, did you?
Well, it was work, you know? Even your father has to work. Of course, I've since retired. But it seems you and he like to keep yourselves occupied. Whatever makes you feel content.
What I was saying though is like,
Here you go.
once I moved to
thank
Washington and ended up like talking to people there, right? Like I talked about the fact that I went to, like I had to go to the hospital due to nearly choking to death. And like I had to, what was it, get my throat enlarged is like the best way to put it.
Strength.
Something like that.
Some of Charon's wares.
Another palm? Damn. So like that was like a thing, right? But like that, like the doctor, he like broke down everything for me. He like showed me everything. It was just like, yeah, no, you definitely have had problems for like years. Like this is not something that happens overnight. This is something that like you probably should have like gotten taken care of when you were, you know, in high school. So you know, that's another thing. Like he broke it down so well for me to like tell me what the fuck was going on with why swallowing food and like medication was always like the hardest thing for me. Nowadays I don't have the money to actually afford the medication, so there's a very real chance that my throat will just like close up again, and then I'll have to go back through the whole same old shindig, and that's whatever. But like this could have all been handled like years ago, so I don't know. It's just one of those things that I feel like every time like my family's been around to help me out with like hospital stuff, I never get any answers.
Hello, Fury Sisters.
Chris?
I, for some reason, thought that I had some ow fucking shit, dude. There we go. That was like such a weirdly hard fight. I don't know what's going on there. But I'm trying to think of like the times I've been in hospital in Washington. There was a second time. I've never talked about the second time on stream because, frankly,
Let's go up.
y'all don't want to know about that second time, which was technically the first time, actually. That one...
Getting warmer. Going in.
That one I've recovered from. I think I should have went like to the hospital the moment the thing that happened.
Ooh.
Like really, I should have
I'd
gone.
like to see more options.
Really, dude? No. Want attack or like? Okay, I suppose.
Chaos flows through me.
When the thing happened, that happened. I full send. I should have just gone immediately, like the day or like the minute it happened. But once again, having so many bad experiences with like surgeons and doctors and stuff, I waited. What is it? I waited a frickin' 3/4 of a day before going. Yeah, 3/4 of a day. And, you know, they were like, we can't find too much. Luckily, they brought in a guy who was like, nope, I found it. I found what you're referring to. But like,
All set.
you saw us way too late to the point that we can't really like determine much of anything. So like, just keep an eye on it, and if it happens again, like, we can go from there.
Bye.
That should be good.
There we go.
That was a fun day because I went back to like having the whole thought process that like surgeons and stuff and like doctors suck because of that experience, but in actuality, like, that was just my fault for not getting what needed to be taken care of.
More punching practice then.
And you know, at the end of the day, that's just what it is. Like, I need to, like, I know there's the big thing where I really should be trying to take better care of myself, but I guess I've like never pieced together that like there's a reason behind it, you know? Just one of those things. Hopefully I'll be like, once I start working again, actually working, I'll have money and good insurance to maybe better take care of myself.
I can't.
So. This is just, it's waiting to happen. There you go. Oh, I'm alive. What did I just get hit by? I'm so confused. Whatever.
Olympus, I accept this message. Got anything else?
Black metal requirements. Oh, you know what? Something I haven't also talked about on stream yet. I probably should. There was, so I've talked about this a few times now with the bump in my head that like I got when I was like really young, and my parents like didn't really like take it seriously or anything. So like I think my dad like remembers it, but doesn't want to talk about it. I don't know why he doesn't want to talk about it, because like I feel like, you know, it's not like a bad thing to talk about. It's just more the fact that like it happened. I was like super young, so like it was what it was. But like my mom, like, so this is just something that like happened like more recently, so like maybe it's just me looking a little bit too far into it, I don't know. But I like, so she was like yelling at me about like getting a haircut and everything, which I did eventually ended up getting a haircut. I don't have the long hair that like my PNGtuber has. Rest in peace, long hair kit. Don't worry, it'll grow back. Right now, it looks bad. Like, in my opinion, I think it looks awful, but... And my parents haven't even said anything. Like, they've been on this for weeks, and they haven't even acknowledged the fact that I got a haircut. They haven't said it was good, bad, like, nothing. So, you know, that is what it is. Excuse me. But like I mentioned to my mom about like, hey, like I just don't want my hair to be like super short because of the bump, and she like got so angry at the fact that I brought up there was a bump in my head. And she's like, why do you have a bump in your head? Why? What did you do? And I'm like, I've had it since I was like in first grade. It's been there. You've seen it. Why are you like suddenly getting so defensive about a fact that I have a bump in my head? Like, that just seems so weird. And then she just dropped the subject completely.
Why, hello, Lenny. What have you been up to since I last destroyed your multitude of heads?
The other thing, I guess I should say, like, more recently. So, I've been wearing, like, a hat to, like, hide the fact that I've got a haircut. Like, they know, so, like, you think they would say, like, something. They really haven't. And, like, once again, it is what it is. But I would like to point out the fact that even still to this day, which, you know, it's not that long, since I got the haircut, like, the big thing that my mom can't, like, ever look at me, because I think she feels, like, disgraced or disgusted or something like that, because I'm fat, and also at the same time, like, I had long hair. So, like, that was something.
You want to tangle with us?
Usually, like, the whole I can't look at you sort of thing was because of the long hair. Even with short hair, she refuses to look at me. And I'm wondering if I, like, must have done something, like, really wrong or, like, when I was younger. Like, I don't know, or something I don't remember. But no! She just hates how I look. And I'm just like, I literally got a haircut, let you want it, and also, like, the only thing I am now is just fat, I guess. And still, she's just like, I can't even look at you. I can't even look at you. I'm just like,
you reconstitute again.
So are we just not looking at me because you're embarrassed about me or something? This is also, once again, another thing that's been since high school.
Sold. Bye, Asphodel.
It's just so strange. The life of a kid's strange. I know I said, like, I'm going to try to, like, not talk too much about family, but, like, that's just, it feels like every day is, like, a new, like, family, like, explanation. It's like, hey, what's the crazy thing that Kit's family has done today? Like this?
In the name of Hades.
Ah, yes, that sounds about on par. It's like, okay.
Be careful, son of Hades.
You know, so I also had a conversation with Strawby. Actually, it was on his birthday. I had talked about it. And his response is kind of like what I expected, but it's still funny to me regardless. So we were talking about the fact, somebody, like, I haven't watched them recently. I need to watch their videos again because, like, they're honestly great. But it's Bumbles Make Fun of Us. Love their videos. They've been doing a whole big, like, Digimon sort of focus lately. And it's like a game series I've, like, never really gotten into, so I need to go watch it. But there was an older video of theirs where they talked about, I think it was the Nancy Drew games? It's like some sort of detective ones, but they had an anecdote of the fact that they played these games with, like, their mother when they were younger, and, like, they would both, like, work together to, like, solve the cases. And, like, I don't remember why we brought it up, but I talked to Strawby about it. I was just like, can you ever imagine, like, your mother, like, ever playing a game? And they he brought up the very accurate aspect of, you know, because, like, we do play, like, card games and stuff every now and again. But I was like, no, like, imagine, like, her playing, like, any sort of video game, and we couldn't. I was like, I feel like we should be sad about that, because like she's like not even attempted to try to like understand or like learn about games or something. She's just hates it for like with all passion.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, Dionysus.
Okay. Now. Take damage. I'm at 1 HP. Yeah, but we talked about the fact that it's like, no, I don't think it'll ever happen.
Are you serious right now?
The curse of Cain.
Okay.
Feeling good.
My turn.
Is that big soul cat Sisyphus?
Heads up.
Please don't move.
Thank you for that.
That was interesting.
Accept this message.
I need to get... I don't know what's happening in this where I'm just like really like struggling. Honestly, the hangover effects are actually making this work pretty well.
More. Almost there.
I like how I knew what was about to happen and still...
Something for everyone.
Come on, bruh. Fucking chariots! Flame wheels. Stop. Just get the numbing sensation. Thank you. Perfect.
Centaur heart.
Centaur heart. I just need more HP now. I also need to, you know, buy... Preferably. Preferably, I need to buy HP if I can help it.
Absolutely.
Honestly, Dionysus is saving my life right now. I say as I just walked right into the fucking witch's giant shot of doom. I just ate that completely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you can just take ridiculous amounts of damage. Can I buy something? Anything? No? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna drop this.
Hello there, Prince. Good.
Dude, what is happening? I'm getting decimated. I don't only have... I don't know why I only have... Okay, there's a store right there. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but this is fine.
What's regenerating?
Which one's regenerating?
Look what I found.
Please. I will take that. Sure. Money? I don't need money. Give me this. What do we
Time to
got?
fix up these fists.
When your special slays foes, restore 2%.
Let's go, Malphon.
Alright, well, this is an interesting run.
You think that you...
Sisyphus.
Here we go.
This is for something more.
Who is this miscreant?
Do you not know the king of...
I do not
Whatever the fuck
fear
it is
you,
called?
fiend. Your presence is a stain upon Elysium.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, this one's on me. But why, Lord Dionysus? There, demon!
I cannot believe I just got hit.
Foul demon!
Mysterious, no!
Now for the other one.
How did you just...
No, not
Can I...
again!
Is this what...
Lord Jesus! Fall upon your might!
And there you go.
Still.
Luckily, Theseus is still easy to take down.
Who's champion now? Got them again, my shade.
I really hope that I have
To
enough
entertain you, shades.
money.
I suppose that I shall be seeing you quite soon.
Defiance. No, I'll take the slain foes. Have more counter. I feel like I'm weak for some reason this run. I don't know why. I should have gotten like an Ares dash instead of Dionysus.
The Underworld's entryway.
Like I think that was a mistake getting the Dionysus dash, but I mean Hades is here.
For that.
Not Hades, Ares. You know what? Blood Frenzy, because apparently I've been taking hits left and right.
Maybe this way.
Oh, there's 3 really good. So let's see what happens. Dionysus. Please make sure I'm getting healed. Lord Dionysus. You know, it dawned on me. She's like played this game for a archipelago a while back. I don't think she's ever like actually finished. That's a big. I feel like I want to give this one a try as an archipelago at some point. Ow! I can't believe that I ran into a saw.
Roll Dionysus.
It's fine. You know what? I'll just take the nectar. Give me more HP. Oh, fish. Poseidon.
Let's see what's in here.
Poseidon, what do you got for me? Oh look, get this one of rats.
No way.
Need to buy things perfecter. Por favor. Alright, this is actually fine because we get a 50. What was happening here?
Next up.
Please no. Ah, satyrs!
I've got just the thing for you.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
I should keep going.
Ooh. Any boons you find are more potent? That sounds wonderful. Breaking wave.
Going back.
Need food? Need food, please.
Maybe it's in here. Oh, that hurt.
I thought I was in a good spot, I'm gonna be honest.
Not yet.
This is not looking good. For a whole bunch of reasons, this is not looking good. I need to buy another Death Defiance if I possibly can.
Not now.
If not, like, we should be okay. Oh, please. Please tell me that there's one here. Broskies. I don't want to even risk going there. Seriously? Like this. Dude, really? What is happening?
I'm back. Huh.
Money?
I bet it's in here.
Maybe money? Times like these. No, don't you dare fucking go.
Can't do that.
Just die to the fucking guillotine. Thank you. Can I get like anything? No, I got hit by the guillotine. Oh, this run is bad. I'm gonna have to like really hope against Hades. I don't know what's happening. Yay. Please. Okay.
Should be the place. Bit of an aftertaste.
So at least we'll deal some more damage, but I need 3 more if I want to get Ares's. Boom. It's so depressing.
I'll take this one.
Breaking wave.
Stronger
This
still.
one could be slicing shot. I'm just gonna hope for the best.
The prince.
Have the acorn, so I'll take 5 free hits. I still have 1 Sisyphus, so I can get some brief healing. I just gotta hope that I can kill Hades without dying, which I should be able to. I don't know what was going on with this run.
Nice night, no?
Just playing bad.
Again, you see.
Focus kit. Focus kit.
You'd not have made it here without Olympus, boy.
You should be pleased to have their help.
Not now. Oh, I'm delighted, boy.
I can tell.
Dionysus! Time for a real feast. Why are you staining my clothes with wine?
Good job. Good hit. Good hit. Okay, we're doing okay.
Dogs. Again.
2 hits. Alright, we're doing alright. We're doing alright.
Try that again.
Dionysus! You want to tangle with us?
Why is that not breaking? I'm actually so surprised that was not breaking.
Shields down.
Dionysus! Time for a real feast.
The fact that he keeps spawning things on me is crazy. Alright, we win. Woo!
I must admit.
That was
Blast.
a thing. That was definitely a run.
Yes.
Like, I think fighting Hades is like the easy part,
By my
luckily.
father's name.
But holy hell, I didn't even use Sisyphus because I'm dumb. Sorry, Sisyphus.
Having somehow defeated Grim Lord Hades in a thrilling fight, Prince Agrius discovers it was all a dream. A rather deadly nightmare, actually.
Oh no, it was a dream.
No, no!
Hey, at least this is working. I'm so fucking surprised. Whatever.
Not too bad that time.
Nice going!
Achilles, sir, I have a very important question. Why do you detest onions so much? Have they wronged you somehow?
Yo, I'm the only one in this house that likes onions. I have extra onions on
As soon
everything.
as you slice into one of those things, it makes you cry. Don't you find that a bit unsettling, lad? I won't shed tears over a cut-up vegetable.
Well, apparently they're pretty tasty if you don't eat them raw.
I'll have to take your word for it.
I do so.
Don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal? Never thought that the administrative chamber would have been so invaluable, Nix. Though I have you to thank for all of it.
Nonsense, child. Our records must be kept up to date. You merely observed that several were long past due. Not even your father can argue with that.
I hope not.
We hope. How did you die? Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts and lightning, they're very, very frightening.
For you, good chef.
Keys.
Use them wisely, my friend.
Well, we can use 2 Titan's Blood.
I think I'll take it.
300 darkness for... 300 darkness? That's crazy, dude. For 50 treasure? Nah. Sup, Skilly? Another shield? Yo, shield could be...
a weapon, are you? Alright, I'm ready.
Shield's at 18, right? Wait, is 18 when I get to do extreme measures 4? Let's go. We're going to be fighting maxed Hades. Let's go. Oh my gosh,
Okay,
an
let's get this
18. An 18.
You would have better conversation with your chamber walls than with the boatman Charon, boy. Not all those of the underworld are prone to ceaseless chatter quite like you.
Ceaseless chatter.
Why, hello.
Okay, can I get... No, I don't want any of these. I want Flourish. Yeah, Drunken Flourish.
Cheers, mate.
This should be good. Alright, I have not fought Extreme Mode Hades, Extreme Measures Hades in quite some time.
Stand aside. Let's go.
This is going to be quite the time. This is going to be quite the time.
Longing for the bitter taste of onion, boy?
They won't so much as scratch me.
Sick. Demeter! Honestly, Demeter's aid's really good. Alright, I'm really like, I'm nervous, you know? It's been a while since I've done Extreme Measures for Hades. I think the one that we did, I think we've only faced it once on this file. And I think it has only been with the shield. Yeah, now that I think about it, I might have only ever beaten Hades with the shield for Extreme Measures 4. Could be wrong. Doom Strike actually would go hard right now. If I can get Doom Strike, oh, we might be set.
Hello, Lord Ares.
Life and death.
Slicing Shot would also be fine. Nope, Curse of Agony, perfect. So what kind of shot do we want? We don't want Demeter Shot. Demeter Shot's definitely the worst. So I'm not too worried there. Dionysus's shot's okay. I'd like a shot that they actually get stuck in. That's the thing. Maybe like a Zeus shot or something. I don't know. Aphrodite shot's a no-go. As a matter of fact, yeah, no, Aphrodite shot's just, you have to go so close. Yeah, you know what? I'd actually want to get Demeter. I don't want to get, like, the dash, but if I can get something else, okay.
Broken to bits.
We could do that. Daedalus Hammer. Increase the strength. Part of me's thinking I might want to, like, focus on anything that, like, takes down armor. Because I'm realizing that a lot of, like, the issues that I have in fights revolve enemies that have armor. Starting off, luckily, it's not even that bad, but... Once we get to Elysium...
Shield's about to get a whole lot stronger.
Explosive return, okay. Explosive return's not bad. That means I could just kind of keep sending it back and forth. Which, like, it's super good against Hades. Oh, I can't do Hug Tech against Hades on Extreme Measures 4. That's right. I mean, it would be nice if I had Athena. It's fine.
Pure darkness. Oh, I'm rich. I know you're out
Give
there,
me the
fish.
muns. Give me the muns.
Right there.
I don't know why I'm, like, so hella nervous about this, bruh. Like, this shouldn't be bad. Facing against Hades, Extreme Measures 4, like, it's not the worst thing. Not the best, but, like, it's not terrible. I actually have to get Hermes, actually, now that I think about it. Because, if we can get the more dashes would be sick. Ares and Dionysus. Ares luckily is easier.
Looks like I've got a choice to make.
I'll get Trippy Shot. It's fine.
Sorry, Lord Ares.
Yeah, yours is the one that moves slow, right? For some reason, being the frickin' God of War. Help with that. What is going on here?
Not yet.
Why are there so many frickin' enemies? My dude, what is going on? Ares. That's an obscene amount. I'll do Blade Dash.
This means war.
Dash is fine. Oh, also, fun fact, new death battle came out today. The Sentry versus Superboy Prime. I have been wrong about Superboy Prime for literal years. Like, maybe 15 plus years? And I don't think it's... I think there is a slight fault, but I also think it's just me not being super knowledgeable about comics. Because I remember watching Proton John's, what is it called? It was Proton John's Superman 64, and he brought up the, or they now, excuse me, brought up how Superboy Prime like punched a hole through time. So like I already knew like what like how strong Superboy Prime is. I thought Superboy Prime and Superman were like the same person because of that statement. So I like it was interesting to watch the yeah, it was interesting to watch the death battle and find out that Superboy Prime is like just a different Superman. Again, there's so many different Supermen. I do highly recommend watching the fight. And I know it's because they're going solo now. Like I wish that the animated fight was a little bit longer, but and so no longer being funded by Rooster Teeth, which I don't know whatever happened. Bernie Burns bought Rooster Teeth back. I remember that, but I don't think anything's happened with Rooster Teeth since. It's like they were like, yeah, we're no longer going to be a business. And then Bernie, like, purchased it. I don't remember. I don't know why I just stood there and took that. Yeah, no, I don't know if anything happened since Bernie, like, took back the, company.
Sure, why not?
Transgressions are not tolerated.
You lot, huh? You're nothing.
Hearing the garage door opening from below is worrisome because either I'm about to get a text asking for something.
Damnable fools.
Thank you, Father.
Or not. We'll see. Nectar.
Who's first?
Excuse me. I have my phone open to the texts being like, please. Trying to figure out who's home. I'm gonna be honest, I am like really just I don't know what it is, but like I've just not been like super like Hades is a great game, don't get me wrong. But man, once the runs are like this, it's just easy going. Like I'm waiting for the challenge to come. Athena's back. All right, cool. Bye, Athena. You could have done literally another like Ares.
Mind if I join the fray, witches? Boldy.
You know what? Boldy. Thank you. Ow! Somebody call 911. Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. What's the blast effect? Listen, Arctic Blast I feel like is not good, but I'm doing it anyway because it could be good, you know? It could be good. There's a doggo barking downstairs. Doggo is upset about something. Do we know what? Probably not. Hermes. Hermes gives me more dashes. That would be great. I think, you know what? I do think that after... Where's the enemies? They're there. What I do think is after this run, I think it's really going to show where I think the difficulty is going to be at for the rest of this game. Like, okay, we've had some like close calls, right? But then we get to Hades and like it's easy. So I think seeing this extreme measures
Have you learned your lesson yet?
would be good. I'm also, I think after this run, I want to see what the darkness grinding method the community like has come up with is. Guys, it's me. Because once again, I'm trying to get like everything, so darkness grinding is like the big thing. God gauge, I'll just take. And then Palm of Power, you're gonna give me a Palm of Power? It's not gonna do anything. It's really just like Elysium is like the hard part. It just depends on which one. It'll be interesting to see, because if we do struggle with extreme measures Hades, then that's foreboding for all the future weapons because the shield's like my best weapon. But if it's not even remotely difficult, then that means that the shield's gonna be our go-to for the run. Like, look at this.
All shall soon decay.
Demeter, just doing Demeter things. And just like that, all of them are dead. Learning's dead. See, luckily, like, none of these fights are super difficult.
Good, no more heads. I'll just take that.
I want to figure out the darkness grinding method, because once again, I need to get to 20 with every single weapon, that's one thing. But the other thing I need to do is also get 32 on one weapon, which is probably going to be the shield. And I don't think I ever did do a 32 run, and I think it's because I got so disheartened. I want to say that I used the shield against Hades on a 32 run, and Hades had a sliver of HP left, and I was just playing really badly. Like, extremely badly. I want to say that's, like, what happened, which led to, like, me just not wanting to play because I was so close. And I think that also ended, like, a win streak. Now, I don't entirely care about the win streak stuff anymore because, once again, everything is just... Like, once we get to 20 on everything, the win streak doesn't matter. It's like, oh, cool, we got a win streak. That's awesome, but I just need darkness now at that point. Fatalist hammer. So, I'm not too, like... Yeah, like, once we get to the 32 run, if it does take a few attempts to get to the Heat 32, that's fine. I don't think I'm gonna do a max Heat run. Especially considering the fact that, like... Back when I originally played this game, it was thought to be impossible. Now, like, very, very few. I think, like, less than 10 people have done an actual, like, max Heat run. I don't think there's any... reason for me to try it out. I could, like, let it be known, like, I definitely could give it a shot, but it doesn't need to be the best thing. Special empowering fate. Alright, we should be okay. Treasure. Get that. It's looking good. Dionysus. I'm sorry, like, I would take Aphrodite. I don't think I want to. Hello.
Hey, Baldy.
Ahoy, Prince.
I don't know why I did that. Okay, because I knew it was going to take damage. What do you mean this again? I mean, we're doing really good. No. There we go. Give me the darkness and the money.
Cheers for the fight. Hello there, Dionysus. In the name of Hades.
Take a move speed reduction. Move speed reduction would be good. Now I have Frost with Demeter, and then I can also do the numbing effects. That's pretty good. It might be like a cool thing to do. It's like, hey, we're still doing darkness runs, but by the way, like if I... Why would you do this? But I also did max heats. It could be something interesting to give a shot to. Oh, you know what? Her Arctic Blast plus her aid is actually like really good, I'm realizing, because they'll just constantly get frozen to unfrozen to frozen to unfrozen. So it just deals a ridiculous amount of damage. Interesting.
Hades.
Do fairy cast. Palm of Power. I guess we could probably try to use that on Demeter's aid, if at all possible.
More strongbows. Good.
Fairy cast is actually really powerful. These witches. Demeter's fucking thing lasts so long. Oh, Grand Blue news. They announced that it is going to be added to Rising, which I don't know if it has been added to the actual mobile game. I feel like I want to look into. Why are you all... No.
Can't do that.
Big chariot, buddy. Patroclus. I don't know if I want attack or if I want to.
That was an amazing day. If you can make it.
I kind of want just more attack.
Don't need it anyway.
I do have 3 Sisyphuses. Athena, can you switch your Divine Dash? I'll just take this. I was like, I'll take an Athena.
Big crowd, huh?
It's tough. Give that to Asterius.
Oh.
Sisyphus?
Hold it.
What? How?
Beware of winter's cold.
Okay, Asterius is dead.
That was my friend, you bastard!
You and me, King.
Oh, blackguard! How your spirit must be quivering inside.
Come on. Who's the Macedonian? Here we go.
Drat! Gods of Olympus, I shall stop this monster!
I guess they're testing me.
And just like this, Theseus is dead. We did it, everybody! Hooray!
That'll teach him. That was for you, good shade.
I can hear the garage door opening and closing like a ridiculous amount of times.
Which one should help? Oh, I'm rich.
I don't know why I keep going for the Midas one. Like, money doesn't help me. It really doesn't. So I don't know why. I keep doing it, but that's okay. Money just feels good. There's an Aries one. Wow, okay. I mean, we'll go with more Aries. We'll go Aries to, there. That was just a ridiculous amount of money there.
It's no use.
We hope for it to.
I can't.
We don't expect it to, but we do hope for it to. Also, I'm playing this very safe, and that is strictly because we're fighting extreme measures for Hazies, and I don't remember much of it. I do remember Serbs showing up at some point. I don't remember much else. So. What's in here? Darkness. This is scary for a few reasons. I just don't think I want to. I think we'll just kind of keep doing this. I don't know why I did that, but that's okay. Shoot, 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 shoot. Hopefully that guy was easy to take care of. Don't worry about the fact that I just completely missed. Wow. Let's do this. Honestly, not bad.
Rewarded.
Here's what we got. Hangover effects deal damage faster. That's actually really good.
Let's see here. Should check
Luckily,
this
the
way.
two big bosses are not ones that I care about. But if my hangover effects deal damage faster, then we should be okay. It's actually amazing. We do hope for a twofer. A fiver would be not good. Please don't die. Yeah. I'm talking to myself. Ow. Don't worry, I'm just taking needless damage for no reason. Almost went in and almost hit that. Please, a twofer. Let's go, twofer.
In the name of Hades. Yum.
When I die, your kissing makes me feel alive. But when I die, your spell makes me feel alive. So baby, stay with me tonight. Do. You're killing me. Anyway. Extreme measures for Hades. Do I remember how this works? I have 305 HP, so I mean,
gigantic.
We are chilling.
I owe you one.
2 Sisyphuses. Alright, let's do it.
I don't think I'll ever get accustomed to the breeze.
I had other pressing.
So phase 1 should be mostly the same. Yeah, because he does double. That's right, he does the dash and he throws his sphere. Really? That counted as a resist? That's crazy. I was not expecting that to count as resist. Now we get a boss, right? Okay, that's fine.
They shall have
Really? He got me with that too? Damn. Okay. I am taking a little bit of damage. It's not crazy, but... So I say I'm taking a little bit of damage. I mostly mean that I'm actually, like, taking... Oh, other Medusa head. If I can take you down, I feel a lot better right now. Alright, we are max. First damage taken, like actual damage. Any damage so far. Alright, first phase done.
Let's finish this.
Enough.
Throws.
I have something for you.
Tech. So when he does his dash, I don't think it actually like. No! Okay, that's our first one. I walked into the fucking thing again. I do that all the time. Cerberus. Critical.
All shall soon decay.
Go back.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, phase 3. Phase 3.
We are not finished.
It's the same thing, just darker. And actually, like, I can do enough damage to make this works.
I shall take everything away.
Darkness.
Ooh, okay.
Darkness.
Go, Sisyphus. Ah, you.
See, Death Defiance is not bad. Not bad.
You.
We weren't doing that much damage, but like I was at least like
Home.
staying with it.
There. In my father's name.
Could have done better.
As he journeys
Works.
to his mother's cottage in the cold, loudly speaking Zagreus calls out to hear the echo of his voice. The blast of sound, causing a substantive amount of ice and snow to break off from a nearby mountaintop and fall, and fall, and...
You did it!
Everyone, look who it is.
I did do it.
You're my good boy. Yes,
What a
you
fight,
are.
bro. What a fight.
What am I, composed entirely of gemstones?
I'm happy that I did it. It could have been way better,
This is my
but
latest hole. Seems fair enough.
depends on how it goes.
Here you go.
What a fight, what a fight.
Right on schedule.
Lord of
Far greater
Zagreus.
gods than I once wielded you.
At some point, we'll max all of these. The day is not anytime soon. 3 measures 3 with the sword, though.
Without a little pain.
Poseidon.
I'll have you know.
I guess Flourish would be good. No, Bloodshot's better. What happens if I go down? More Poseidon! I love more Poseidon.
Get him, wretches, now.
Oh, I got Floodshot, buddy. You think you can take me? This is bad. You see the frickin', you see the flame chariots, you know shit's about to go bad. Just get you again. If I somehow take damage from that, I was gonna be so sad.
Quick, I'll give you that.
Phew.
As much as I would like to get more of that. Important things. Sorry, Spring was messaging me about actually important job stuff. He messaged me earlier and I was like, yeah, I'll get to it. I didn't think it was actually job related. Just a lot of waiting. Some lots of waiting. Daedalus is hammer. So, okay, the shield went like pretty well when it came to fighting extreme mode of Hades. But once again, the shield's not the only weapon in the game, so I don't know how I'm going to be remotely like taking care of fighting extreme mode Hades with other weapons. We'll see. My attack doing damage to armor, I think, is huge. I think I need to start. You woke up from your nap. How am I? Oh, we're chilling. We beat extreme mode Hades, so that was cool. Hope your nap was good, Colossals. Yeah, I think I need to start taking the ones that deal with armor. Because I think armor plus like just general attack is really good, especially if I'm fighting extreme mode Hades. If I'm fighting extreme mode Hades, then I really need to like take down. I need to take down the bosses and like just survive for the most part.
Giant evil crystal then.
Razor shows. No, the money urn. Goodbye, money urn.
More souls, fastidious.
You know, I might want to check the mirror. Because I think the way I'm playing has changed, so I might want to worry about that in the future.
Just on a little break.
What's up, Sisyphus?
There you are, Prince. I was just thinking about how grateful I am that you got me out of that contract with your father. It's been a real weight off my shoulders, truth be told.
You never seemed particularly concerned even before, sir. Must say you're very good at hiding your worries.
And I could say the same to you. Look, I know you were concerned for my well-being. Now you don't have to be. And I'll still be around to help you out. Good feeling, isn't it?
It is. Darkness!
Sure, here you go.
Cheers, mate.
More darkness. Aphrodite. Ooh. Aphrodite actually works really well for what we're doing. Because I can just hit with weak. Hand over here. We're breaking through armor like super fast. I do need to get more damage though.
punished you terribly.
Yeah, no, you did. Special. And then a doubler. There's a good.
One god or the other.
Your heart shall never carry you
Aphrodite's
astray.
is terrible to go up against. Aphrodite, I'm just curious. What are your... I don't want charm. Any palms of power you find are more potent? I don't really care. Also don't even want smoldering air. We can just reduce damage.
Oh, no, it's...
Sorry, hey, Poseidon. I don't remember what your name was. What's your name again, sir? Poseidon, Lord of the Seas. Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars. Sorry. Wrong game. Thinking about V3. So I'm gonna be honest, I have been thinking a lot about V3. And like when we get to it, what characters everyone's gonna voice. Let it be known. There's a few characters that I feel like would be great.
Thank you, mate.
Ooh, lightning strike's fine. But there's some that like I want them to be voiced proper, and I don't know if people will voice them proper.
Why, if it...
She's psyching up.
Too much. So like has always voiced like the buff, like the big buff characters, and give them like all like yelling voices except for like Sakura for obvious reasons. And I'm like, man, if Cheese voices Gonta, like I really hope Cheese does not give a yelling voice to Gonta.
I don't like her very much.
I would want Doge to be Kaito, if I'm being honest. Really would want Doge to be Kaito.
Heading
I
up.
don't know who I'd want to be Maki. I would be Kokichi. Yes. I don't care. I would fight to voice Kokichi. I'm like going through my head. I would want Doge to voice Anji, actually. That would be hilarious. Oh, I really want Doge to voice Anji. Hold on, I should message Adori. Cause like I've been thinking about this because I really I do want to play through V3. There's once again so many games to play through, and I know I'm just kind of taking my time with a few games. But like I was like, man, once we get through like 2, like V3 would be up next in essence. Like that's something that I gotta worry about. So like I'll figure that out in due time.
Perfect.
Like, oh, there's some ideas that are just crazy. Well, I was supposed to look up, hold on. What I might do is after I do this fight, one, I'm gonna message Adora real quick, because I just want to get a pseudo live reaction for who I think should voice what in V3. But I also want to figure out what the darkness grind idea is. Let me finish this fight first. You're on fire and down.
More. That's a fight.
That was slow. That was so slow. Okay. on. I'm gonna message Dory. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, so. Oh, so I would have to. So I gotta look up the characters again. Why Danganronpa V3 characters? For some reason, like, it's not, my brain was not like parsing. So that you or I gotta like make sure I'm like organizing this properly. That. Oh, actually, you know what? I think cheese would be good with that. And then. Oh no. Hold on. Wait. There's so many characters. What up, Lottie? Just finished watching Supergirl. Is that I'm guessing that's like a new show that's out about Supergirl. Sorry, I'm doing something real quick and my brain is like, oh man. Okay. I'll message about. Oh, it's a movie? Sorry, I don't watch movies like hardly at all. My brain is it just came out. Gotcha. Sorry, I messaged Adori because I was thinking about who should voice who in Danganronpa V3 once we get to that point.
Royal Majesty.
And
I must say, you've accomplished some
so much that I want Doge and Cheese to
Orpheus.
voice.
But don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Oh no, he's been boasting of my fabricated exploits to you. I've tried to tell him I was only joking with him, but now he just thinks I'm being modest.
That modesty won't get you anywhere with me either, hun. Your greatness. I'm honored to merely be in the presence of one
This little fan
with so many
projects.
wild exploits to sing or speak of.
What sort of fan projects do you mean?
Why, thank you.
Well, see ya.
Hey, look, it's me, witches.
Used to be being a fan Danganronpa. Oh, like the Fangans? I know Blaze and Weeby used to play a whole bunch of fangins. I think Weeby actually still does, like, from time to time. Obviously, there's been some controversy with, like, some creators of the fangins. But, like, I've never really, like, cared much for them. There we go. Expanded after the second trial. Gotcha. Zane's pretty good. Need a Palm of Power? Like, I guess I'll take a Palm of Power, that's fine. It was a TikTok series. Oh.
Remember not to get too nervous, boy.
Listen, I understand, like, the concept of, like, the fan games, right? You have people who, like, they spend all this time because they're, like, a big fan of the game, and that's why they make them. This might be, like, a bad mindset. I don't really know. Like, I have the mindset of, if you want to make something that's, like, related to Danganronpa, I would say make more of, like, your own unique game rather than just, like, expanding on, like naming it Danganronpa because of fan stuff and then doing your own thing to it. I don't know why I'm like that, but, like, it's just something that, like, think about. It's like, yes, we've made this fan Danganronpa game that is exactly Danganronpa, just, like, different characters and trials and stuff, so that way you get more Danganronpa. And I get it, you know. Danganronpa hasn't had a new, like, actual, like, new game until 2x2 comes out, right? So yeah, I get it. But think of, like, Birth Me Code, right? Where it's essentially, like,
Nix's power.
It took, like, the Danganronpa formula and made it unique in their case. And I think that would be, like, where you have, like, Exile Election, which is something similar. Like, you can absolutely keep those.
Let's get out of here.
Those trials, but make it, like, spin it to your own, and you don't need to have, like, the Danganronpa name, like, constantly attached to it.
You are looking positively fabulous.
That's my take on it, but I know that's, like, kind of minority opinion, so I get it.
Look out below.
Vast riches. Heads up.
Plus, I'm of the mindset too, where it's like, oh, if you have people who are making these fan, like, Danganronpa games, like, they're not sure, they're not actual developers, but they're making it as a fan project. But I feel like a lot of the fan projects get, like, shrouded in controversy of, like, this person's a terrible person. Guess we're gonna cancel the project. This person was a terrible person. We're gonna cancel the project. It's like, okay. Maybe that's, like, a bit, like, overzealous or a little bit much, but I don't know. I'm of the mindset. There's also just so many other games out there that I'm like, I need to also get to those. Hello?
Demeter, beware of winter's cold.
And there we go. I just want to see what Dory says to
Enough.
ideas.
I'll take that.
Bloody, you played V3, right?
Onward then. Done.
Because
Time to pick a fight.
I was just thinking of just what would be so funny to have Doge be. The problem is like when it comes to like in Danganronpa 2, when we were coming up with like who was gonna be who, I really wanted Doge to be Gundam.
Who's next?
I really wanted Doge to be Gundam and just go over the top as much as possible. The problem is that they saw Gundam and were like, emo guy, that's Kit 100%. And it's like, yeah, that's, you know, we kind of figured that was going to be the case, but like
Not again.
But like, you mean you could change? And they're just like, nah, this is definitely a Kit character. I'm like, you are all so wrong in the right ways. And that was just a situation. But then you have like
right swords.
I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, we made sure that Doge was going to be Nagato, and I think that was the right call. I think the thing that baffles me the most, though, we were talking about this, Dory and I were talking about this after the last stream. It is so surprising, and I'm not going to say it because just in case, like, potential spoilers for those who just want to see it happen live in the series, in the stream, excuse me. But there is one character that, like, Doge and Cheese have just ignored to just such an insane degree that it's like, it actually baffled both Adori and myself. Like, both of us were like, what in the fuck is going on here? And it's more, and like, it's not the fact that they don't like the character. We're pretty confident that they do actually like the character. The issue that's happening is that they are just straight up ignoring anything the character does, and have been the entire game thus far, which is which has been baffling Adori and I, because like I should see who's in the chat real quick.
Let's see what I can do with
just
this
to make
sword.
sure I'm not saying anything.
Stitches grow stronger.
I don't have any HP. There's money right there. Alright, cool. Well, I guess we'll just risk it. Hold on. I just want to see. Okay. Think we're good with who's in chat.
You leave my troves alone.
Just for this. So just really brief, like V3 or not V3. Danganronpa 2 info. For the stream, for those like who've been watching the stream with like Doge, Adori, myself, and Cheese. There's a character. I'm gonna try to be as vague as I can be.
That's quite enough.
Doge and Cheese have been complaining that there's only one character that has been helping out in the trials that actually is useful. You just looked up who Gundam is? Lassie, have you not been watching the Danganronpa stuff? I'm upset. Danganronpa, that is up your avenue, Dalablasses. Anyway. I don't know why I feel so offended now by that. It's also, like, Doge is also part of the stream. God dang it. Also, now if you looked it up, I hope you didn't get spoiled on stuff. I refuse to touch it after the great 2020 TikTok Doom. I don't take it out on the game. Anyway, what was I saying? No, so there's a character, like, Cheese and Doge have been complaining about the fact that there's only one character that's been helping out in the trials who is, like, the Kyoko of Danganronpa 2, and they're like, yeah, it's just Nagito, it's always just Nagito, so on and so forth. Which confuses the fuck out of Adori and I, because there is very clearly another character who is helping out in all of the trials. And they're just like, we're just gonna completely ignore them. Like, they're not doing anything. And, like, Adori and I were, like, losing it after the most recent stream because it got brought up.
Should be handy.
That, like, you know, oh, we're gonna go back into do a trial, and then, like, it's just gonna be Nagito being Nagito, so he's gonna have to live to the end and all this sort of stuff because we have nobody else who's helping out. And I just was baffled, because, like, there is very clearly another character that actually, like, helps out during the trials. They're actually the ones who run it alongside Nagito compared to just Hajime. And for whatever reason, the entire stream series so far, they've just ignored them. And Adori and I don't know why. So that was something that we were talking about, like, your last stream. Because, like, it seems so weird. Like, I get it if it's a character that they don't like, but they both have said that they like the character.
I can't.
Just so weird that they just keep ignoring it. It's really, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Warm up for later. In the name of Hades.
Gadong.
Did you miss me, Zagreus?
Yes.
I can't stay. Can you deal death faster than I?
Let's find out.
Death sentence.
I see you.
Got the Adori seal of approval on my picks.
You die next. Don't do that. Who dies next?
Die. Zagreus.
I'm not trying to fight you, Thanatos. I am purely just trying to build a weakness. I feel like the sword's doing too much.
Been a pleasure.
Package for your boss. Anything?
That's Godspeed, all right.
Save some for me next time. That takes care of that, I guess.
See you, Than.
Patroclus is good. I'm gonna take...
Oh, I'm not so certain about that. You're quite... We have a visit. Might I summon?
I'm gonna do Rougelike Gold.
All yours.
Thanks for this.
I'm actually, like, really surprised that I have been...
More great shields.
I'm surprised I haven't used a Death Defiance yet. Like, ow. I'm about to use a Death Defiance on the, like, these shields have just destroyed me, and I don't know why.
Come meet my blade.
Really? happening? Actually, I should be healed once I do this.
In the name of Hades.
I don't even have a dash. All right, greater reflex is good. Oh, this has been just such a weird run.
I'm back.
Let us destroy.
I'm out.
Fiend, who taught you such sloppy technique?
Sloppy technique. Let's just
Prepare yourself.
You see?
And hit.
stop spinning.
You have a lot of nerve, Hellspawn, but little else.
Ow. I don't know why I'm getting just destroyed right now. Dude, I am getting just hit by like everything. I don't know why. Celebrating. Nice. There we go. Ooh.
No! Lady Artemis, I beg you, guide my spear!
Alright, and this is dead. Ooh, let's go. Let's go!
How to shut him up. Hope you enjoyed the show, my good shade.
This is just a fight and a half. Apparently the sword is just not working for me.
Don't know any other way.
I don't even need money. Should take this. Gives me some more stuff.
Good.
I don't know, this is just a weird run. Weird. Oh, my neck. Charge. Yes, and honestly, I'll take these. Flame freeze is good. Stomach discharge is good. What do we got over here? Demeter again. I would actually like. I would have liked Poseidon, but that's fine.
Not yet.
So weird. Tiny Bearman!
No, bad vermin, bad.
Tiny vermin is not doing shit. Are you actually not doing anything? Wow, Tiny Vermin did not, like, summon anything.
It's dead.
Maybe we could do Snowburst. Aphrodite.
I can't.
It feels weird right now, because, like, I'm not minding that we have to do this grind. I also totally forgot to look up the darkness strats, which I will do later, still.
Refreshing.
But it just...
Enough of this place.
It kind of feels like I'm just not doing anything. Like, once again, the only thing that's been, like, really close has been extreme measures for Hades.
Father.
Everything else has just been, you know, chill. Oh, we might have only almost used a Death Defiance. Okay, I still have 3 more lives, technically. I don't feel like we're... I don't... What's it called?
Zagreus?
I don't feel like too worried. Somebody hit.
Darkness, upon my name, I order all you wretches of the underworld to attend me now.
Something did damage to me. Don't know what. I just don't feel like I'm doing even much damage at all. It's just a... Come on. Oh no, the acorn's done.
Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace?
They shall have nothing.
The code is of no consequence to me.
Oh no.
Darkness.
He's so slowed that it's not doing anything.
Got you.
Good job, Hades.
Let's see you deal with this.
Hades, you're doing a great job. Oh no. Demeter. And done.
I must admit, you
Once
learned
again.
something. Again,
Easy. Man, I'm hungry right now.
See you at home.
Had some Jack in the Box tacos earlier. That actually filled me up for most of the day.
Reflecting on this victory, Prince Zagreus observes how death can take hold in so many different ways. At times quite slowly, and at other times...
Oh, damn it!
Literally just non-stop yawning. What the hell, dude? Fucking not tired. I actually got sleep.
What's new? Achilles must be with Patroclus now. Hey, what is it you're always staring at out there anyway, Fan? I don't see anything.
The river Styx is right in front of you and you don't see anything, Zag? I can watch it endlessly. Studying a competition, you might say. Most mortals expect to get here by river, with Charon. Not with me.
So you're locked in ruthless battle with a river, searching it for any signs of weakness, that sort of thing. That sounds stressful.
It does.
I find it rather soothing, as a matter of fact. A break from having to deal constantly with mortal souls. Speaking of which, I have to pick somebody up right now.
I have a sense somebody is dead. Interesting.
Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy? Orpheus must be in Asphodel.
River of
We'll go with this.
Flame.
Always room for some new music in my life.
Let me go back over here. Subtract 3 diamonds. Need 34 diamonds left. Oh, hi, Meg.
I feel like everybody knows about us, Meg. Even Aphrodite herself seemed to know we were involved. It's not like I've been going around boasting. You wanted to keep things quiet, didn't you?
Zagreus, are you happy with how things are between us now? Or do you have a problem with it?
Well, I could do without the kill or be killed stuff, if we're being honest. That part is still a little weird, but otherwise, yes, I mean, I'm happy. You're you.
Then that's enough. Let them say what they want. What does it matter? We're gods. The things they say about us, even other gods, you pay too much attention to it, it'll drive you out of your mind.
But I know how important your career is to you. This won't create a problem.
We've already crossed that bridge, I think. Stop worrying.
I refuse.
All the
Here's
worry.
the catch of the day. Or
Only a single stomach.
I'll take that deal.
Titan blood. Why am I yawning so much? Holy hell.
What's new, Skelly?
Been here the whole time.
Might help.
Dude,
Ready, Malphon?
Orifists. I don't know what. Like, am I bored? I have no idea.
Our bond grows stronger. Malphon, reveal your secrets.
Which one? Oh, I was like, I need Demeter. There we go. Alright, what am I at? 17 with the fists. Okay. Calisthenics and hard labor.
Do your worst, father. There's something.
Artemis, it's been a while. I mean, I'm just gonna take purple of whatever. Like, whatever's the highest tier, we take. Works for me. I think this is gonna be last run, specifically because 1, I gotta get food in my system, but also 2, I gotta also get set up for the drives tonight.
Got a bite. Wow, a Skilla Scion.
We should be fine. I forgot to check the mirror, because I feel like there's a mirror option that I should be using that's not just like what I've been doing. So concentrated knuckles fit. Nectar or a key? It's crazy. I think what it is, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of Hades. I think this game is great. Do not get me wrong. I think it's just the fact that, like, I forgot to look up the darkness shit again. My bad, my bad. I'll do it off stream. It's fine. I think it's just more the fact that, like, there's not much, like, I need to really worry about or do, because it's just, Kit's just killing the same things over and over. The difficulty comes in the fact that I'm going to have to fight Extreme Mode Hades, what? 13 times. We're already at 1 out of 13. And I get the feeling, this is just my thought process here, I get the feeling that the best way to do, like, the darkness runs is just doing it at low darkness and then just trying your best from there. Yeah, this. Sorry, I was like thinking about it. If I can get electric shock, that would actually be sick.
Come get smashed to bits.
No, so like the idea though that I have is like it's probably just doing really low level runs of this. And just making it super easy and then just speed running through it. Which I don't mind. It's not that bad of an idea. It's just more the fact that like
punishment has its perks.
it's just the fact that it's gonna take forever.
What's all this?
I doubt you'll
and there's not too much there's not a difference in scenery or anything like that. It is just purely, yep, Kit's just doing all that needs to be done. I can't believe I just got hit by that skull.
Not quite nimble enough.
Good job. Good job, skull.
That's it.
Barely got me. Nice.
Do not presume that you escape my notice, boy.
Yeah, because once we do like zero heat runs, it is just gonna be constant. And I do mean like constant, like, oh, we're just gonna speed through. Make sure we get this, make sure we do that. And I know it's gonna be Poseidon runs. Like, I'm gonna have to switch weapons, use Poseidon, because Poseidon has the boons that help like increase like darkness gain and everything. And then just go from there. The sheer magnitude of all these.
Hold on.
I just got a text. Why did I get a text?
I trust they
How did I get a text?
Well, that's better.
Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Not much of a choice, admittedly.
Sorry, my mom was like saying, "Hey, there is a there is a thing that's being built like nearby." And that's actually huge.
Here comes his wrath.
Assuming that it's true, that is actually big news. Why is this taking so long? There you go.
Well, young man.
Zeus, give me Jolted. Double Strike actually is huge. HP I don't need. I've also learned. Sorry, I now know my next topic. Food places around here are the difference in food between Washington and now Arizona is fucking baffling. Let it be known. So what I mean by that is I think that the much better food is actually where I live now compared to where I used to live, okay? And that's, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. But holy hell, the difference in customer service and how the food is another story for the strangest reasons. So what I mean by that is if you were to go, I'm just gonna just use these as like an example. So if you were to go to like a fast food place in like, this is gonna sound so ass backwards, but I'm being honest here. If you were to go to a fast food place in Washington, you would find fucking phenomenal customer service, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's because like I like befriended everybody that I used to like order food from. Maybe that might be it. But like still, the customer service was like phenomenal, and from what I've heard, like they treat all of their customers like that. Doesn't matter where you're at, like that's just how they do. Okay. But if you were to go to a fast food place here in Arizona, they fucking suck. They don't pay any attention to you. They don't care about you. They just straight up like ignore you. And this is not even working as like deliveries, it's just even as a customer. Except for a few places, and it's really only the places that I've like befriended. Which, you know, it is what it is. But like, okay, okay, fast food places, Arizona, they even also make your food wrong. Like, so my parents ordered some sandwiches the other day, or as in yesterday. I don't know what I'm saying the other day. It was yesterday. They ordered sandwiches, and ow, she kind of got stuck there for a second. So they ordered sandwiches. They made the sandwiches wrong. Like, they just did not care and were like, yep, literally made the wrong sandwiches, wrong stuff on it. Was what it was.
She's going to be mad.
If I was in like Washington, they would be like, yeah, perfect. Like, even if I order out, perfect. But then here's the strange thing. If you go into Washington and you decide that you're gonna work at a family-owned place or like a very like a state-specific business, you're gonna get the worst service for some reason, which is strange to me because it's people who like just don't care and are just like, it's family-owned or whatever. I'm not gonna do shit. There's so many like unique-looking places that just sucked because of like the people working there, and there was like, this is like not a fast food place, it's not a corporation that owns this, but man, the staff sucks. But then here you'll go to one of those places, it's like, oh, this is like a unique Arizona place, and you'll get the best service ever. And once again, this is not even just me being like a delivery person who's like talking about it, like this is just the truth from what I've experienced. It's like baffling to me. I think though, like there's also the other fact that a lot of the places I go to, I try to befriend the people that I'm seeing. So I've talked about the fact that like I've been working like the super early morning shift to do some specific stuff that's going on with deliveries. It's been fine once again. It hasn't been like crazy bad or anything. I did fuck up an order yesterday, or this morning, excuse me. It's purely because like I just completely misread what the person stated. and that is what it is. I like. There's these two places that I don't know if they're in. I know one of them definitely is in Washington, just not as much. The other one I don't think is in Washington, but they're 24-hour places. And if I've learned anything, I didn't even say the story last time. Oh my gosh, I got a story for y'all. So with the early morning stuff, like, you pretty much get to see the same businesses over and over again. So, like, pretty much while I was waiting for food to show up, I was having a conversation with like the person at the window, just to like pass the time. And with that, like, it is very much like I'm talking with them, you know, just trying to be like to cheer them up for the night. And I befriended 2 places just due to just casual talking about they're waiting for the food to get done, which is cool. One, I very much, she was judging me because of the place I was at. She actually got, I think she, like, her appreciation to me, or like interest. I don't think interest is the best word. I'm trying to think of like the best way to say it. Okay, so essentially one place, like, I have to go through drive-through constantly, like, early in the mornings, and while I was like chilling, I'll just like talk with them just again, like, just to see how they're doing, because, you know, it's super fucking early in the morning, and if they're open 24 hours, like, they have a long shift ahead of them, right? But this other place, the first time I picked up from it, they were like, they were like kind of wary of me. Like, even the chef, like, behind the counter was like eyeing me from behind the counter. Which, you know, I get it. I don't look like the typical driver, so, like, sure, whatever. But, like, talking to the person who, like, handles all, like, the orders, you know, she was super chill. This morning, so this morning, this is this first story, I guess. I have an order for this place, so I, like, approach, and there's like 3 cars here, so I'm like, oh, okay, this is surprising. Like, you know, this place is doing pretty good for, like, for a Sunday morning. That's awesome. There were people like outside. You have this couple who's outside, who's like, I don't know why they didn't just get back in their car if they felt uncomfortable, but you could very clearly tell that the reason they were eating outside is they did not want to deal with what was going on inside. When you went inside, there was a group of, I'm gonna say maybe 10 to 12 people. I didn't, like, you know, fully count. I would say about 10 to 12 people were in the place, and we're talking like guys with, like, the baggiest of pants. We're talking girls who they were hardly wearing, like, any, like, covered clothing. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw. Like, they were just treating the place like they owned it, but they were also, like, not wearing, like, I wouldn't say it was, like, sketchy per se. I had no indication that they were sketchy at all. It was just the fact that, like, they kind of were acting like hooligans, I suppose.
Delicious.
Just in the vicinity. And then obviously they were getting handsy with each other in this 24-hour place. So I, you know, kind of a weird place to get handsy. So I just, like, I walk in as, like, I can tell that the couple outside were just, like, kind of giving me the eye of, you probably shouldn't go like you're gonna regret it sort of situation. So I walk in, I see pretty much why they're giving me this like look of like don't go in there, and then proceed to just go up casually, grab the like talk to the front desk, grab the food, and then like I'm turning to leave, and I can see like I turn back just to like see the person at the front. And I got a thumbs up, and I don't know why I got a thumbs up, but I got a thumbs up. So that was a funny thing that happened. Anyway, the other cool story that I wanted to talk about was a different place. This happened on Saturday. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna die. So it happened on Saturday, and what it was is I had to go to one place, like I think 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I think I had to go like 3 or 4 times. You good? Yeah, I had to go like 3 or 4 times on Saturday, and the first time I went, the guy like kind of like eyed me up and down in the drive-thru, but like gave me the food, and there was like a little bit like hesitant. I was like really confused as to why. So then I go back the second time, and I'm trying to like get a good look at him to try to figure out maybe if I know him or something. And the more I'm looking at him, the more I'm like, wait a second, I know this guy from somewhere. What? How do I know this guy? Like, I haven't been back like too terribly long. Obviously, I haven't been like going from place to place, but like, I know this guy from somewhere. So, you know, the second time I grabbed, he gives me the food and everything. But once again, he's still giving me this look like, no, I know this guy from somewhere.
Like that.
So then I go to the,
Can't do that.
what's it called? So I do some more orders, and I go past a building, and immediately I'm like, wait a second, this place used to be a business. Now it's vacant. Wait a second, he used to work there, didn't he? Because this was the place I used to go to after work every day, and I do like every day. So I was there at like midnight, and I would go every day to pick up food because they were open that late. I'm like, is that the guy who like I think he used to be the manager there or something? No, I was like, no, it can't be. And there's definitely no way he's gonna remember some random fucker from like 3 years ago.
That feels better.
So I'm like just like trying to get like an idea of like maybe he recognized me or maybe not. I can't believe I dodged that. That was crazy. So I am just kind of just chilling for the third order, and I'm like, hey, look, I got a question, because you're definitely like, you know, you recognize me, and I recognize you. Did you happen to work at the place before it closed down? And he's like, yeah, I used to be the manager there. That's how I know you. You used to be a regular there like a few years ago. And I was like, holy fuck, you remember me from a few years ago? What? It's like, well, I mean, you have a pretty noticeable tattoo on your arm. Okay, and I was like, yeah, that's fair, because my old job required use of short sleeve shirts, so I couldn't exactly hide it.
Come on, then.
But no, he remembered me. He remembered me from like what the fact that I used to be a regular there, which I thought that was cool. Which I think that's like one of the few times that somebody's ever recognized me purely because of my tattoo. And I've known that was gonna, like, it's always a possibility that like somebody could recognize me due to my tattoo. Once again, I do want to get more, so I guess it becomes more recognizable. But
payment in full.
Yeah, no, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting him to remember me. It's been 3 years.
You've come to.
It's been 3 years. That's the crazy part, is that it's been 3 years. To be fair, like, wherever I go to get food, I
Whichever god I don't pick.
very much just try to be as, like, nice as possible, so. I'm going to
Let's see
reroll.
what else.
Support fire!
Better hide. He won't like this.
I can't.
I will say though, ever since like moving back, I have hardly seen people that I recognize, which is, I mean, it's fair because, you know, people move and go elsewhere, and I get that. I was kind of expecting to see like either some old classmates from the past, or like, you know, maybe somebody that I would recognize. That being said, I also have been keeping my hat down, so that way, like, people don't actually, like, maybe recognize me. Oh no, I don't like just the random, like, conversations I might end up having with people. Like, oh yeah, I'm driving around. Hey, aren't you from, like, didn't you graduate this year? And it's like, yeah. Did. We really need to have this conversation? I want to have this conversation.
Butterfly ball.
Sisyphus, hang on, Prince.
Why did I fight
Olympus, I accept this message.
Now I'm back in the swing of things. That's good. I think it's pretty rare, though. I'm going to find somebody that I know from way back when. I think there's a lot of people who have moved on with their lives. There are a few people that I might see in the future. I do need to message my old coworker. Message Viel, actually. Dude, what is happening in this fight? Why am I getting so boned? What is happening? I was doing so well. I think I just kind of got destroyed by the archers. It was weird.
In the name of Hades.
I need to message two of my coworkers. Just kind of checking in with them. No, since I didn't, because it was like, what, last year? There was like the anniversary, reunion, like the high school reunion thing that I was supposed to go to, but then I didn't because I just wanted to stay in Washington for a little bit. It sounds like from that, like, invitation that they did, it does sound from that invitation that they do, like, there's a lot of people that are still around this area. Obviously, there's... We're about to die! Yeah, there's a few people that, like... would like to just see it in. I don't know, I'm at the point though, it's like, I don't really want to like interact with too many people, but there are some people I would like to, I don't know if there are ways, like, say, get closure on. I just want to make, like, kind of see where I'm at with them, you know? Sure, I've, like, not been a part of, like, some people's lives for, like, a while, right? I don't know, there's still some people that, like, I would like to see if they're doing all right. person, I feel like.
That's a relief.
I don't know if I can do that. Need more... Okay.
Whatever, let's try it.
Stop
Give me
him,
more.
Regis.
That's fine.
I'm empty.
I'm going to die. There we go. Second death.
No.
Please stop.
Disappointing for these so-called champions.
I'm just gonna take this. I knew that this is going bad.
Brothers in death.
It is up.
Sisyphus.
Here goes.
Sisyphusing immediately. Where that coming from? I don't know, buddy. I kind of want to take care of Theseus first. I'm realizing that if I can take care of Theseus first, why?
Fills me with strength. We can take more than that.
Ow, motherfucker. Why did you just do so much damage? Why did I go in front of you?
Witness the power of the gods.
Oh, gods.
Take down Theseus.
You see that full man? He'll be okay.
Ah, fuck. This goes. Got him. Woo!
That'll show them. Until next time, good shade.
I feel like I'm in danger.
All set.
I'm going to take
This ought to help for
these
sure.
two. Yeah, I'm going to take both of those. I just need another Death Defiance.
And check.
If I can get one more Death Defiance, I'll feel okay. It's going to have to survive against Hades. What are you looking at? It's an Ares one? I mean, if I can get Ares' aid, I guess that's okay. Dionysus. Okay, if I can get an Ares aid, that would be okay. Just gotta make sure I don't freaking put myself away. Enemies that I should not be dying to. That's right, I have Demeter for casting. Okay, this is now like, this feels like I need to actually like pay attention. That guy's dead. come over here, please? Alright, food being gotten. That's good. I'm actually surprised that... Okay, luckily the support shot is actually, like, saving my life. Really feels like I'm doing well with the support shot. Tiny vermin?
No, anything but the tiny vermin.
Surprised that we just rarely see the tiny vermin, and then we immediately can get tiny vermin. Seriously.
Nike Voldy.
No. Is there yelling going on downstairs again?
I can't.
I mean, damage is being done. There you go.
That vicious little. Thanks, you two.
Ooh, okay.
Tasty, sort of.
It's pretty good. I think I want Ares' aid.
Lots on offer here.
Yeah, let's do Ares. Yeah, Ares' aid. I've forgone the Death Defiance.
Here goes.
Should be fine. This is bad for a whole bunch of reasons. Please, just please, please, just please, just please, just please, just please.
Not yet.
I kind of don't want this to be the Satyr Sack. Because if it's the Satyr Sack, then should have taken Dionysus. So I'm gonna kind of hope that this is not the Satyr Sack. If it is, it's not the end of the world. We are just in danger. There's so much danger. Okay, it's not the Satyr Sack, so Dionysus actually can be a saving grace right now. Nice is that all my things are just lightning away. That sucks. Or that's also sucks. Ares. What do you got? I mean, Jolted would have been great, but I think being able to bounce more is good. Okay, Dionysus, if I can get the fountain, we should be okay. This is insane for all of the reasons.
Not now.
Please give me a double defiance.
Here then.
Nope. But I can use this. Okay, hold on. Using the Cathonic, using Sisyphus is actually great. Just on the rare chance. Okay. There's a rat that just showed up. He called me a bitch and punched me in the face. I gotta hope that Dionysus has the Satyr Sack. Cedar Sack. I mean, there is fear. Cedar Sack, please. Let's go.
Storage chamber.
Okay.
Look, man.
There we go.
Let's liven things up. Down the chute.
Okay. This is bad for a lot of reasons. I'm going to have to figure out how to beat Hades without dying twice. Which it should be fine. At least it's not Extreme Measures 4, but man, this has been a really bad run. Both my fist runs today have been like awful, so luckily this is the last run for the day, so.
Alright, this is it.
It is it. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Let the light shine on me. Please don't step fucking fuckertons. I don't need the support yet, Sisyphus. I can't believe I resisted that. I can't believe I did that too. I fucking am.
Blood beginning to boil.
I'm going to die. I don't know why I'm going to die, but I'm going to die.
Shields down.
That's it.
Now I am angry. This shape-shifting of yours won't last for long.
It's amazing that you talking told me where you were. Ow!
Darkness.
Hades, stop. I'm just playing so unbelievably bad right now. This is actually awful. I don't know why I'm not dodging his charge either. That's the other thing that's crazy, is I'm not even dodging his charge.
I shall not fall to you again.
Dude, I cannot believe what's happening. I'm gonna die again. Find this. Why am I dying?
No more.
I'm dead. One more.
Oh, last chance.
If I take the... He's dead, but like, wow, I ran out of Death Defiances. That's a first in a while. I wasn't even doing Extreme Measures 4. I have to do Extreme Measures 4 with the fist next time. So Artemis is not really saving my life.
In the name of someone very sore right now.
Yeah, no, wow. What an awful fight.
One might suppose the prince's tale most likely ends akin to other tales of the heroes of our time. Like so.
No.
Yawning. I'm checking the mirror. Wait, Hypnos has something to say?
Let me be the first to say congratulations. You have died 100 times since I've been keeping score. Since I've been keeping track. No prize for it or anything, but the journey is its own reward or something, right?
100 deaths.
This is a real honor, Hypnos. Thanks.
100 deaths!
You've always been there for me, boy.
Cease bothering the dog.
Prices are a little steep there, I must say. Should visit the head chef. Trade you these horrid things. I'm much obliged. You trying to fleece me here?
I'm checking this because I need to see, what am I missing? Shadow presence, striking foes from behind, that's fine. Restore when collecting things. What's the other one? Restore a small amount when you exit a chamber. Son of the darkness. No, darkness regeneration's good. This one's good. Perform additional dash compared to ruthless reflex. 50% damage and dodge chance when you dash just before getting hit. But you only get one. Maybe I do ruthless reflex? I don't know. It's only one dash is the thing. I like to have multiple dashes. Maybe we could try this. We'll give it a shot. Reduce move speed and damage of foes with that into them. Okay. Deal additional attack and special to foes. So what? 6% per rank? It's 50? No, this is way better. This is good. Yeah, okay, I know about that.
Let's try this.
Gain wealth when you clear an underworld region, 5% of your current rank. Start with this. Like, neither of those matter. Deal bonus damage when your life total is above... No, I need this. Deal bonus damage for each Olympian whose boons you have. Deal bonus damage for versus foes afflicted by at least 2 status curse effects. This is just better. Yeah. Boon to be rare. Raise your chance for those rewards. 20%. I don't even want it to be rare. Boon to be epic. And then this is randomly altered. Okay, I think this is just better. Whoops. This is just better.
Skelemius. Look at this guy over here. Just watch the ribs with that, okay?
Achilles.
Change form.
I feel like this is just better.
Barafa, awaken.
Because it's just, you do this and then you get extra damage. So 57 compared to...
Nice.
77.
Go again?
25, 30? Yeah, no, we just do this. And all we just gotta do is like brief and then go. Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. How much darkness do I have?
Room.
I just want to see what this is. 1500. Oh, hi, Nyx.
It pleases me that you and Megara have come to deeply understand each other, child. I must admit to you, it was my hope that you and she were capable of this result.
You're pleased we're together, Nyx. I thought you'd be concerned that such relationships distract from work responsibilities and such, although I'm grateful to have your approval.
I have no fear that Megara shall be distracted, child. Besides, such matters are more likely to inspire and to spur greater accomplishment, although the greater sense of contentment tends to be a sufficient end unto itself.
Thanks.
10 of this for a diamond, huh? I mean, we're almost there with treasure. So I need 5,000 treasure. Okay, yeah, that's. I was like, where the fuck is this on my list? West Hall needs 3,000, and then we just get the Great Hall one, and then we're done. So, we're making progress. We're making progress. I'm sorry if I wasn't like super like gung ho during the stream. I don't know. So here's the thing. Hades is a great game. Don't get me wrong. It is a fantastic game. But we're at the point with the grind. Like, I don't mind the grind. It's the fact that like every run feels the same, except the only difficulty that we're going to be having moving forward is with the sword and with the gauntlets. The gauntlets only have 3 left, and I'm kind of thinking for them. So I'm just going to kind of adjust some things here. Because the gauntlets fucking suck for me. I think I don't want to face Hades Extreme Measure 4 with the gauntlets. That just sounds like a horrible idea. Middle management's still good. Heightened security. I actually think I'm gonna do damage control twice, specifically because of the fact that like they at least still will get stunned, I hope. These two. Like, the only other thing would be, like, doing this twice, and, like, I think I would be fine with it. The only other thing would be routine inspection, which deactivates the 3 most recent things, which I guess is fine, because all that does is just get rid of these 3.
I need to use the pact on my way out.
So, actually, yeah, I will...
sign up for this contest.
Your choices when offered boons, items, or upgrades. Yeah, I might just do this. Just to get rid of the 3 top ones. That might be just the play, because I'm gonna do that for the sword as well as the gloves. Everything else, like I should be able to beat everything else with even with Extreme Measures 4, with the spear, the shield, the bow, and the adamant rail. The adamant rail, funny enough, like this should be the easiest. So weirdly enough, the adamant rail, I think, is going to be the easiest when it comes to dealing with that. Then the shield, then the bow, and then the spear. I just gotta, you know, play it safe. So, and then for the 32 run, I'm just gonna go with the shield. Like, the shield's just way too good to do that. So yeah. But with that, I'm going to be ending off the stream here, so I'll be back later tonight for some Dead by Daylight. We'll do some Killer and Survivor matches, anniversary stuff. I really just want to get through the archives, so we might just really focus on Killer for the time being, and me learning how to play more Springtrap. So yeah, but with that, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. Of course, my name is Katathi. I'll see you all next time for some more Reddit gaming. See y'all later. Peace. Bye, everyone.